Welcome to the United States Merchant Marine Academy at Kings Point, New York. Here you'll find outstanding academics, regiment, competitive athletics, and a hands-on experiential sea year. For the past 75 years, USMMA has been the best-kept secret of the Federal Service Academies.
Here at the Academy, I've found my own leadership style.
The programs here, they're great. Not only is it challenging, but it's actually applicable to life.
Kings Pointers are able to adapt to any situation.
In times of peace and war, we transport the goods, which include food, resources, weapons, and we transport that across the ocean to the other branches to serve and defend our countries.
You can either work in the maritime industry or you can work in active duty, the military.
This school gives me a proving ground.
I've always aspired for something more.
You also get the opportunity to serve something bigger than yourself.
I like how every day when you wake up, you're waking up with a purpose.
I've seen a lot of growth in myself since the first day. My sea year experience really helped me transition into working on a tugboat where I'm working now.
Here at the Academy, you not only have to be a leader, you have to be a follower. And I think that being a follower teaches you how to be an even better leader.
Every day, you're improving yourself.
I decided to come to the Merchant Marine Academy because of the millions of opportunities that they give you after graduation.
Any young women out there, or any young women of color, I would tell them just to be strong-minded, have tough skin, because it's not going to be easy.
We have, I think, the best sailing program in the country.
Tried to find ways I could become an officer because that was also what my godfather encouraged me to do. You are officer material. You need to pursue becoming an officer.
You are choosing a life of service.
Academics, the regiment, athletics, and your sea year. Apply online today.
In peacetime, in wartime, every time. The U.S. Merchant Marine Academy is an essential resource, providing the highly trained men and women who help power a maritime industry that delivers the products that support our economy and transport the troops and cargo that protect our country in times of conflict. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt called the U.S. Merchant Marine the fourth arm of our national defense, and USMMA graduates remain its backbone. U.S. merchant mariners carried soldiers, vehicles, fuel, and supplies during World War II and suffered more casualties proportionately than any other armed service. Over the course of the war, 142 Academy midshipmen undergoing sea year training perished, making the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy the only service academy to be awarded a U.S. battle standard. During the Korean War, commercial ships, many with USMMA graduates at the helm, transported 5 million troops and passengers, 54 million tons of cargo, and 180 million barrels of fuel. In Vietnam, U.S. merchant ships completed nearly 7,000 sealift transits and evacuated over 130,000 refugees at the war's end. And USMMA graduates also played a major role in the Gulf War, helping to execute the largest, fastest, and farthest sea lift to a single theater in world history. Sea lifts via U.S. flagged commercial vessels, continue to deliver the millions of tons of cargo necessary to support our ongoing war on terror. And over 80% of the Navy's Strategic Sea Lift officers are U.S. Merchant Marine Academy graduates. Ready to lead from day one, thanks to advanced coursework and instruction, which requires a full year of training at sea. Committed to serve, like other Federal Service Academy graduates, for 8 years in the Armed Forces and Reserves. Today, as political and economic threats mount in all corners of the world, and as other world powers aggressively expand their commercial and military sea power to project their influence, obligated U.S. Merchant Marine officers are more important than ever. Vital to our economy, vital to our national security, highly trained, and committed to serve. Every time, everywhere.
We are the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy.
We are the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy.
We are the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy.